Second, there was wide-scale participation. And in the times when I was working near the tail end of the American Renaissance, everybody was in. And one of the arguments that Timberg makes in his book is, it's not just the artists that get to benefit, it's all the people that support the artists. All the people who were publicists and road managers and all the people that are part of that circus thing get to benefit from this. Physical proximity. One of the things I totally believe that a university or a city or a church or a community is about is you put people close to each other and things happen. These are not virtual communities that this happens. Literally, the very fact that all these guys were in Greenwich Village at the same time in 1963-64 made it happen. A robust marketplace. That means a marketplace that really allows the middle class musician, filmmaker, video maker to make a living. And finally, a patronage system. Because if we think that the only thing that is going to make a determination is, will an advertiser sponsor something, then we won't have new stuff. We have to remember that Bob Dylan's first album sold 4,000 copies. If John Hammond hadn't been at Columbia Records essentially a patron and say, no, I want to make another record with this guy, we would have never heard of Bob Dylan. So I'm going to just throw some ideas out and then hopefully we can have a little discussion. So I think first we need this very open 1 gigabit symmetrical network with multiple providers. That doesn't mean just one monopoly provider, but multiple providers. And that probably means letting cities get into the business. I think we really do need network neutrality because we don't want the people who own the network to be able to control what content gets advantaged and what content does not get advantaged. We need rigorous antitrust enforcement. We have to admit that Google is a monopoly, that Facebook is about to become a monopoly, and if we don't have some way to control and regulate those monopolies, it will not be good for anybody. We need rigorous protection of copyright so the middle class creative worker can make a living. And I think we need some kind of vital public broadcasting system on TV, radio, broadband that would support art outside of the advertising system. NPR does a pretty good job. PBS is terrible. And what the digital version of all that is, I don't know. But we need something. And obviously, the broadcaster's about to spin off a huge amount of spectrum in the next few years. Maybe part of that should the estimated $70-80 billion. Maybe some of that should go just as a trust fund to fund something that may not have commercial value right away. And then finally, we need a global micropayment system. Because if I'm going to pay 25 cents for something on my mobile phone, I need to not have Visa take 22 cents of the 25 cents. And so somehow we're going to do that. So that's where I'm going to stop. I'm going to sit down and thank you for your patience.